Federal prosecutors today are expected to rest their case in the Prairieland federal trial in Fort Worth.
So that's the trial where 9 people are accused of planning a coordinated attack on the Prairieland ICE Detention Center in Alvarado last July. And Trevor Sahaki is live this morning in Fort Worth with more details. So Trevor, exactly what are we expecting to happen today?
Well, Madison, now that the government has finished questioning the defendants, we'll likely hear from the prosecution's last witness. He's the director of a conservative think tank who has testified before a U.S. Senate committee that Antifa is committed to the violent overthrow of the Constitution. This helps bolster the government's case that the defendants are left-wing extremists and members of a North Texas Antifa cell. Prosecutors say the suspects plan their actions through an encrypted messaging app called Signal, and what happened last July was no ordinary protest. According to court documents, a group of 9 men and women attacked the ICE facility in Alvarado, setting off fireworks, vandalizing property, and shooting at responding police officers. One officer was hit with a bullet and survived, but the 5 people who pled guilty and took the stand say they are not members of Antifa. They just share beliefs, and Antifa is a blanket term for a bunch of leftist groups. In court over the last 2 weeks, those defendants have taken the stand to describe that night in July, how the group met each other, and what happened after the shooting. The defendants say they were protesting ICE, and the government has gone overboard to send a message. At times, some of the alleged co-conspirators were emotional. 57-year-old Lynette Sharp, who admitted to helping the alleged shooter get away, cried as she identified each of the 9 defendants. When a prosecutor asked why she was crying, she said, quote, "I love them." Defense attorneys did try to undermine some testimony, pointing out that witnesses might be motivated to lie in hopes their cooperation would lead to shorter sentences. And we are in the 3rd week of this high-profile federal trial. Once the prosecution finishes its questioning of its last witness, the case will then go over to the defense, who then gets to call and question its own witnesses. Once that wraps up, both sides will get their closing arguments, and then the case goes to the jury to decide, and that could take anywhere from hours to days. Live in Fort Worth, Trevor Sahaki, CBS News, Texas.